Clearview Regional Head Coach Dave Tomasette. Good morning, Coach.
Good morning. How are you?
Pretty good. Just got off the phone with John O'Kane for the Press of Atlantic City. He was giving you guys some high praise, and rightfully so. I mean, you guys beat Cherry Hill West 48-19 yesterday in the South Jersey Group 4 Championship, second straight title, all the way up to number 11 in the state, according to NJ.com. What's the season been like for you? It kind of expected to be where you're at now?
It's been a fantastic season. I mean, we got an awesome group with us this year. I mean, we've been training real hard. I expected to be where we're at. I mean, we knew we had a bunch of great guys in the room this year, so it's nothing unexpected. I don't even call these kids. They act like gentlemen, and you know what? They conduct themselves in the room the same way.
You guys have a really great fan base, too. I mean, even at some of these early season tournaments, you know, coming down to Egg Harbor Township and all that kind of stuff. Great following. Talk about that a little bit and how much the community has kind of rallied to support you guys the last couple of years.
Oh, yeah, it's awesome. The way the fans follow us is fantastic. I mean, we haven't had a ton of home matches, which isn't great, but at the same time, when we're on the road, we always have our fan base follow us around, and you know what? It's awesome to see the school get behind us, and you know what? We're doing big things, and Clearview hasn't really had the success in wrestling that we've had over the past few years, so it's really exciting to be a part of this right now.
Yeah, you always know when Clearview is in town because there's you see green jackets all over the place.
Yeah, definitely.
Talk about some of your guys, you know, that are relative household names as far as the wrestling community goes. You know, guys like Zach Firestone, Van Brill, Stanley Atkinson, Henry Eisenhart. These guys really the heart and soul of your team and have really pushed you guys to new heights the last 2 years.
Oh, yeah. I mean, right now we're gearing up for a state championship as a team, but individually we're looking way ahead into going deep in the states. I mean, we got two guys on the team ranked number 1 in the state, and then another guy ranked, I believe, 4th. And you know what? It's awesome to see the hard work in the room pay off. And you know what? We're not close to being done. We did just win the South Jersey Group. Just another stepping stone for us. We're looking forward to Sunday, where we can go up to Toms River and you see what we can do, and hopefully take home a state championship, and then move on from there. And individually, it's going to be a fun end of the year, from districts all the way to states, just because we got guys that can really make a deep run. And you know what? They all deserve it. The room is uncomparable. It's like running a college room. It's fantastic.
Talking with head coach Dave Tomasette of Clearview Regional Wrestling Team. Coach, what's it like for you as a coach this time of year? I mean, this is really what you're gearing up for, you know, the last 2 weeks of February, first week of March, where you find out what your guys are made of, and I'm sure they're all amped up for the next couple of weeks. And how do you manage the excitement with trying to get these guys focused on what they need to do to be successful?
Pretty much, we've been staying on pace all year long. I mean, these guys, they know they have a big goal in mind, and we've been reaching high. So it's pretty easy to keep these guys focused, because, I mean, they walk around with a confidence, and it's not them being cocky. It's just they know that they've put the hard work in, and they deserve to win. And it's just really refreshing to see a group of guys that are just so relaxed and confident, and being able to not let little things here and there fluster them, because like they treat each other like family. We try to preach family, and you know what? They treat each other like brothers. If one guy stumbles, somebody else picks him up, and it's just great to see. So it's not really difficult to keep these guys on track, because they got their eyes set on the prize, and you know what? It shows on the mat. It definitely does.
How do you manage the expectations and the emotions? I mean, you're talking about 16, 17, 18-year-old kids, and when you get to the Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, there's so much hope for all these guys. But when you look at it, I mean, there's 24 guys in each weight class, and it's really tough to be number 1, standing on top of that podium at the end. How do you manage that as you get to that time of year? And you know, obviously, all these guys want to win state titles, but it can be tough if a guy doesn't reach that ultimate goal to you know, kind of handle that type of situation.
Oh, of course. That's why. I mean, we take it match by match. You can't overlook anything, and you got to take it one step at a time. And you know what? If you start overlooking any matches, even the start of districts, is when you start getting ahead of yourself. And you know what? I really preach that you take it one step at a time, and you know what? You take it from there, and you don't get overwhelmed. And our guys are really good at not letting everything get to them. They really understand how to focus on the task at hand and go for it and go get it. And you know what? It's mainly managing guys to stay on track. And I got a group that is majority seniors and a few freshmen in there and a junior. And you know what? They all see from being in this program for the past 4 years that there's a certain way that things need to be done. And that's taking your time, focusing on what needs to be done, and getting your job done. And you know what? If something doesn't go your way, you need to rebound and pick yourself up off the mat and get back at it. And that's what we've been doing.
Talking with head coach Dave Tomasette, Clearview Regional Wrestling. Coach, at this time of year, what are you guys mostly working on? Is a wrestler, is he what he is at this point? You know, can you work anything new into their repertoire, or is it just kind of fine-tuning their skills and their moves?
Mainly it's just tweaking a little bit of things here and there that we see in matches, but for the most part, it's just grinding right now. And we're at the point of the season where it's just all about grinding. And you know what? I really pride myself and my kids in the fact that we really work hard in conditioning. And you know what? We love being able to dominate the third period. And so our main focus is just make sure our conditioning stays in shape. And you know what? We fine-tune the little things that we see in these late couple matches and tune them up as much as we can. But for the most part, it's just grinding and getting ready towards the end of the year.
Good stuff. We're up against the break, Coach. I appreciate you taking a few minutes, and good luck tomorrow and the rest of the postseason.
Thanks a lot.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Have a good weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
That was Coach Dave Tomasette of the Clearview Regional Wrestling Team.